All right, chat. All right, chat. First game of the college football playoffs. Let's see what we got going, man. See if we can keep our gameplay up. Let's try to keep the humility up, though. I made it to the first round. And I'm expecting my opponent to be good. But I'm not backing down to no challenge. I'm trying to get a nice dub. We do big dubs over here. We do big dubs. Big dubs.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Oh, I forgot.
The Ohio State Buckeyes.
Niggas be getting these type of teams in the playoffs.
Let's get this thing underway.
All right, chat. What we cooking with, man? It's JJ. Notre Dame ain't a top tier team like Ohio State. We gonna see, man. I ain't saying all that. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting game. Alright, man. Alright, chat, what we thinking? Big dubs? Brother had to take off his mic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham.
Alright.
To be tackled at the 21 means good work by the coverage team.
Alright, we're gonna keep it simple, y'all.
Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Graham behind the line. It's Smith. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Looking downfield, it's Sayan. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Buckeyes come to the line to want to hurry up.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's low. Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And there's the handoff. Zero running right. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The tight end has got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught over the middle. It's low. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Catch made over the middle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying to throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver of nobody.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The sack sets up second down.
Boy, you're talking about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. The quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Fields. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Sayan. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Smith. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The defense here went for softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Catch made on the right side. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pass is intercepted.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense tried to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He tackles at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Carr. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistent.
Here he goes. Now the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Extra point try coming now.
Nah, I'm here. I ain't gonna hold you. That last bomb was crazy. Man, that's on me. I should have noticed how much time was left. I thought you was, man, I was in the days. I'm still trying to figure out your defense. It's all good. It's a game. I'm gonna get some points. Don't worry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets made on the out route.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. To the air, it's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain moves the ball to a 34. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
First, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it's incomplete. The
That's a misfire there, Chris.
This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Carr. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
That's caught. It's Tate. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly from the left side. This time it's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Back to throw again. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
56, 13.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback could bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's low.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for the pick-6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right, aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not through it at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Wants to throw it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State 62, Notre Dame 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Ran by the receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Boom, caught over the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets made over the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Flanagan. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. There's the handoff. So no gain in what's going to be the final play.
Good game, bro.
The clock is at 0-0. That's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right.
Well, Chad, this was not what we expected in the playoffs.
It took to be able to win this football game, and now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have.
We gonna get back to work and regroup. John Mon, I see you, bro. Come back season, baby. Nah, but have a good day, bro. You too, my brother. It's all good. I kind of got a taste of what it's like in the playoffs in this game, and we just gonna. These cats different online for sure. But we just gonna keep climbing up. Deuces.